Boyd Wire here, Wire Lady TV every Wednesday. Just for the month of October, my times are going to be a little all over the map. I usually do these at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Right now it's 11 a.m. Eastern Time here in Montreal. And today I had a special request from Rose in the Wire Makers Club to make Christmas mice. And so she wanted a little mouse with a Christmas hat, a Santa hat. So I did her a bunch of sketches. I will link up the templates after the live stream later today or tomorrow. And so I thought I'm going to try this little guy. He's super cute with a little mustache, whiskers you call them, and the face. So the trick with this type of thing is with wire is to do it all, you know, a lot as much as you can with one piece of wire. But then the issue is how do you get the face in there, a freestanding type of thing. So I was thinking we can do it with, attach it with the whiskers. So we're going to try that, see how it goes. And I'm just gonna do a short live stream today. We're just gonna make one thing, although it might take me a little bit of time, you never know. So let's flip the screen and get started. So I'm gonna put the template down there. We're going to flip the screen around and you guys can tell me if I'm in focus or not. I'm going to pull up the video on my computer so we can see what's going on. And if Rose, if you are watching, thank you for asking me to do this. It's a really fun idea. Oh, there goes my sound. So we're going to get rid of that. Hi, Amber. Amber, I know you have a gazillion things to do, so don't worry if you have to hop on and off the live stream. And yeah, so today we are going to work on this. And if you guys don't already know, Tree Sap Girl is Amber, and she is one of the moderators of my channel. So I always appreciate when you're here. If you can't be here, no worries. So let's just make sure these are somewhat centered. And here we go. So I've got some beads, I've got some wire, I've got 20 gauge wire. I have some 22 gauge wire for the hat, and I have my beads for also for the hat. So we're gonna work on that. I have my tools, and so we have this and this and this. Oh, and also 24 gauge wire for the whiskers. So I have that as well. So let's move some of this stuff out of the way so we're not like overwhelmed with stuff in the screen. Kristen. Oh my goodness, it's early for Kristen too. So W World Peas is my sister, Kristen. I can't believe you hopped on. Are you on your way out? That's so cool. Yay. So we're going to do this little guy because he's super cute. I'm not sure how these hands are going to go. I also thought about doing this one, but I think I'm going to try for this guy. So these little circles you can do out of wire, but I thought I'm going to do them out of beads. So let's just get started. I'm just going to get some 20 gauge wire. And yeah, they're cute. Eh? That was Rose that asked for those. I wrote her name there, Rose. Rose made some beautiful reindeer ornaments based on my tutorial. So I'll link up that tutorial also. I had put a picture of it in the community section, and she posted in the Wire Makers Club. So that was cool. Don't work till later. Awesome. So you can watch the live over a coffee. And Kristen, tell me how you're doing with your... Kristen is participating in the 10-day Right Brain Challenge on my art channel. We just finished up the 10-day drawing challenge, and she wanted more, so she's gone back for the 10-day Right Brain Challenge, which is a fun one as well. And then a bunch of us are doing the Inktober. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Inktober is an art challenge as well, and I've been posting pictures in the Heather Boyd art group as well. Hey Peggy, how are you? Good morning. Early for you too, Peggy. And hi Mirta. Mirta, I'm not sure what time it is on your parts. I think you're close to us, so it's not too bad. You're just winding down for lunch. So the idea here is I was thinking to end it here so we can have that be the tail. So if I'm gonna, it looks like I cut about 2 feet of wire. And then I could like either trace this or just freehand it. So I'm gonna leave about that much wire, and I'm gonna go ahead and bend this and somewhat trace the form. Like I said, I usually put these templates in my Etsy DIY shop, so I'll just have to finish them up a little bit, put a little bit more detail. And and then you guys can get them and download them. And any purchase you make in that shop helps support my channel, and I super appreciate that. And also, if you buy 5 templates, you get 25% off with the coupon code, which I forget the coupon code now. I think it's, oh man, I forget the coupon code, but I'll put it in the description of the video. So now let's just do these. And Inktober looked a bit much. Yeah, Inktober is 31 days of drawing or whatever. I don't always do. I have done other, not just drawing before, but yeah, maybe another time you can do Inktober. I haven't done it since I think 2018. So it definitely is something that requires a lot of discipline to be able to do it every day. So now we're just going to kind of follow this template. I'm not going to worry like too much about it. I just hope I'm not going to run out of wire. And let's just go ahead and do the shape. Let me remove that for now. The trouble with working live is I have very little space to work because it's underneath my my camera here. And the other thing that's going on is we launched Live Wires for the Win, and everybody is going to receive their challenges tomorrow, and they have until Sunday at midnight to, I'm just measuring this, they have till Sunday at midnight to submit their work, and you guys can vote on your favorite on starting Monday morning. So that's exciting. And then the judging will be Tuesday, and we'll announce the people going on to the next week on Wednesdays. So that's really fun. It's a whole new concept this year. Last year, Peggy participated in Live Wires for the Win and did very, very well. Beautiful, beautiful work. And yeah, so we're doing it slightly different this year. And we have Gamalita. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. So yeah, these might not be exactly the same length. I'm not going to worry too much about this. We're going to bring this one around. Now, how I did the hand for this one is I think I'm going to go towards the middle, this side, and then around. No, sorry, I changed my mind. I want to go out first. I hope this is not going to break. So we're going to just go out to form like the hand type of thing. So we're going to bring this one around here and then up. And then so this is going to kind of go there. Trying to follow it as best I can from the template, just so you guys can see how to do that. And then we're going to bring this one down. So this will become kind of the arm. Okay. So we're going to bring that and bring that one around here and around here. And Amber, you just let me know if you have to duck out. Don't worry about it. I have one of my cords that's getting in the way here. So we're going to do that like that around here, and then just like kind of a little paw-like thing. So we're, well, mice don't really have curly, like curvy paws like this, but this is how I'm going to do it just because it's cute. So we're going to bring this one around here. And yeah, Live Wires for the Win is super fun. It's a concept that I had a few years ago based on a art competition that me and my friend Patricia were obsessed with. We used to watch it at her house. It was called A Work of Art. I used to go over to her house every week and we would watch it. And so it's where there's 10 artists in New York City, and they have challenges. You can actually watch replays of it on YouTube. I'll try to find it and link it up below. And yeah, so they have art challenges that they have to do. And then the winner ended up having a show at the Brooklyn Museum of Art. And I told myself, depending on who won, that I would go to the Brooklyn Museum and see the show. And the participant that I really loved her work ended up winning. So I took an overnight bus to Brooklyn and went to the show, and I didn't even sleep in New York. It's like a 7-hour drive or something. And then I went to the show and took the overnight bus back. So that was super fun. Look how cute this is going, guys. So now, hi Fatima, how are you? Nice to see you. We have some new faces. That's the interesting thing about doing live streams at different times, is we get a bunch of new people, which I really find is fun. Usually I do the live streams at 1 p.m., but some people have already gone to bed by then. So it's virtually impossible to have a perfect time for everybody. So I just tend to do what works somewhat for my schedule and also for the people that are super active in the group. And I always like to confer with Amber too, because Amber is my number one helper of live streams and doer of timestamps and my number one cheerleader, to be honest. My goodness, Amber, I don't know what I'd do without you, seriously. So, but even if you have to duck out, it's okay too. So no pressure here. There we go. So let's do these funny little floppy ears. And I love your purple hearts too. Beautiful, beautiful. So now let's get this one across here. So I'm not even going to do the hat because I'm going to do the hat in a different wire. So this is going to come around here. So now, but what I do want to do is add some beads for that. So this is the concept. I woke up this morning and thought, oh, this would work. So let's try this. So let's stick a bunch of beads across. These are 4mm. Hopefully they're not too big. And Amber's the best. Yes. Yeah, we have a lot of best people in this world, but she's definitely right up there with one of the best for sure. So now, never would like to disclude anyone. So there's, I think I'm going to put 3 beads. I think that's enough because I don't want it too much. I think 3 is going to be good. So let's do 3. If you wanted to do littler beads, you could, but it's kind of cute with the big beads. This is going to be really interesting. Let's see how it goes. So now, and Amber, I definitely want to see a video of you and your dad making art with fire. So you have to promise me if you guys do that, you're going to videotape it, because I did yesterday's theme on Inktober was flame. And I always like to think outside the box. So I'm like, I'm not going to draw a flame. I am going to draw with a flame. So I actually Googled how to draw with fire. Literally, that's what I Googled. These are moving, but I'm going to put them back after. So I Googled how to draw with fire. And I came up with this artist that I'd actually seen his show. I saw an exhibition of his work in Montreal. And I thought, wow, this is full circle. Like I'd seen his work before. It's beautiful. And he literally paints with fire. So so I Googled a couple of videos of other people doing it just to get an idea. And I went out to the dollar store, bought a candle, bought matches, bought a lighter, and did it last night. Mimi filmed it for me. She captured it all on camera. And it turned out really well. Oh my goodness, I'll link up that video in the description below too, because we filmed it. And then what you do is you basically hold a candle up to the paper, right underneath the paper, so the paper doesn't actually catch fire. All the soot from the or residue from the candle goes on to the paper, and then once you put lots of soot on there, then you can go into it with a brush and a eraser and do all kinds of cool effects. So yeah, I'll link up that video in the description. I'm gonna have to, Amber, I hope you're keeping notes about all these things that I have to link up in the description. Kristen says, it's amazing, looking forward to watching the video. Yes, and you and the boys should do that. Maybe Ben would like to do that one, because I know he's into art and wants to improve his skills. So that's doing projects like that is the best way to improve your skills, because you're not so inhibited about making it look perfect. You're just exploring the medium. So that's what I always say when you're doing art, is don't worry too much about perfection. Just enjoy the process and exploring the medium. So that's a good project to do that with. So now I'm just trying to get this somewhat even. So guys, this is coming along. The beads are flopping all over the place, but we're going to fix that. So I'm going to bring this one back here, and we're going to measure. I think I'm going to have enough wires, so that's great. We're going to measure this one here, bring it around here. Okay, make sure that's about the right size. And I don't know if anybody new is coming on. We've got Denise. Hey, nice to see you, Denise. Yeah, I have fun on that art channel. I started the art channel because I had several people on this channel ask me to start an art channel. And so I just did it for fun. And I've been posting a few videos here and there. And then I got into doing the challenges. So those are super fun. We did the 10-day right brain challenge. We did the 10-day watercolor challenge. That was super fun. And then now we did the 10-day drawing challenge. So I'll probably do another challenge after Christmas, maybe in January. And then I do challenges on this channel. So we're due to do one after Live Wires for the Win is done. We'll do another challenge on this channel. So that's coming up probably end of November. So yeah, I have so much fun with the challenges. And the fun thing about the challenges in the and the Wire channel is I give prizes. So I don't give prizes on the art channel. The prize is the your knowledge and your increase of skills. So that's the prize on that channel. But on the Wire channel, it's fun. I give out like beadle-on supplies and wire and tools and all kinds of cool stuff. So that's super fun. So this is coming along. I'm going to remove this paper for now. And I'm keeping notes. Yay! Oh, you're so good. That is awesome. Amber does the best timestamps. So if ever there's a part of this video that you missed or you need to look at again, you can go back into the timestamps and find exactly what you're looking for. So originally, I think I had put the word out a while ago to ask if anybody could do timestamps, and Amber had volunteered. And then when she did the first timestamps, I'm like, whoa, those are amazing. Like I was thinking, just like jump to the next project, but no, Amber does like to the minutest detail of what to do during the project. So that I super appreciate that. It's just it's amazing and really helpful for people if they need to get to a specific spot in the tutorial. So here's the arms. I felt that was yesterday's challenge. I let go of the attachment to the outcome. Yes, I did notice you wrote that in the art group, and but good that you realize that it is all about the process. And honestly, like there's so many pieces of art I've made in my life that just like, to be honest, like totally suck, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because it all leads to the big picture. The analogy is like a toddler learning how to walk. The toddler just keeps like falling down, but doesn't really care because eventually they're gonna walk, right? And it's kind of fun. Maybe falling down is fun. Maybe they enjoy it. I fell on my butt, so that's there's all kinds of like different ways to look at things like that. So think of the challenge as fun, and you're going to learn in the process. And then suddenly, you're creating work that's like beyond what you expected. So like, yeah, for sure. So here's Mousy. That looks somewhat like a rabbit, but that's okay. Maybe that's just in my head. Your art may not be for everyone, but your art is for somebody. And I've heard that once and it stuck with me. I love that. Cool. Yeah, I like that. So now we are going to finish this off. So let's just make sure that this guy's chubby enough. So we're going to bring that one out that way a little bit. And then this one has to curve in. Yeah, I had more than enough wires, so that's good. And I thought this one was cute too. You could do this with like a little heart in the middle. So at some point I didn't want to put all the elements of the design in one piece. So now we're gonna like make sure this is somewhat centered in the right spots. We're gonna bring this one around and bring this out here. And then this one is gonna come out. Okay, so now I do have a trick. Sometimes like these slip and it's really irritating to try to get it to hold in place. So I do have a little hack that I do for that. So what I'm going to do is take this, pinch that in, and then I move this one out. Okay, maybe I have to pinch it a little more. Okay, so this one gets pushed out that way. And then this one, that was the one that you think you would have made the tail with. Let's see if this is gonna work. Then I take that one, bring it around the back, and just like bring it around to here. Like it makes a bit of a knot, but it also ensures that it's not going to like move out of place. So I use that hack a lot where the wire you think you would continue to make the tail, I twist it around and then clip it off. And then that way, like this is not going anywhere, right? So let's just do this like that. And we're gonna bring this up. Connie, it didn't write, yeah, okay, yeah, hi Connie. I wrote it in the community section. Sometimes people, you know, miss those little updates and stuff. But just for the month of October, my live streams are at different times because my friend Patricia is in town from out, she was being out west for 9 months. I haven't seen her. She was staying out west and she has to go back in November. So I'm taking advantage of her being in town and seeing her every Wednesday afternoon. And we're doing art, so which was really cool. And I posted a picture of, no, I posted a video of what we did last week, which was the paint pouring. So that's also on the art channel. And that's what I do Wednesday afternoons now, is we make art together. So that's super cool. Sorry, I'm just going to my cupboard to get a cone to make the tail. So here's the ring cone. This is what I always use to make the tail, the spirals, I mean. Alman, hey Alman, how are you? So Alman, it's late over where you are. I'm happy to do this a little earlier so you could hop on. And Alman is actually also participating in Live Wires for the Wins. So that's, you guys are gonna get your challenges tomorrow and you have until Sunday at midnight to create a work of art or jewelry with wires. So same as last year, we're going to have weekly themes. There's our little spiral. And then this year, not only are there the judges, which are myself, Patricia Srigley, and Mimi. We're going to be the regular judges, but you guys get to vote. So that's going to be super fun. And I'm trying a new method with that. So fingers crossed, my technology works for that. And it's going to be super fun. I'm excited. There we go. So let's bring this one in here. And we're going to push this one down. And then we're just going to like fix the spiral here. Sometimes it gets a little kink, but generally using the spiral is the best way. I mean, using the cone, I find is the best way to make a spiral, because look how cute that is. So now we're going to, oh, El-Marie's here. Yay. Hey, El-Marie. El-Marie is also a member of our art group, the Heather Boyd art group, and she's participated in the challenges and does amazing work as well. So if you guys are interested in art and want to join the art group, it's a very private group. So you'll, if you email me at info@heatherboydwire.com, I can give you the password. And if you're interested in art and following my art channel, then you could join that group. So here, this guy's a little warbly, but he's not too bad. So here's Mousy so far. This got pushed out of the way. So now let's do the hat. So my thought was going to do this wire to see if we could do that, but this is 22 because I don't think the 20 is going to fit. So let's just stick that one through there. I think that's going to be good. I'm going to try with the, hopefully I have enough wires. So I'm just going to take it all off the roll. I have to remember to buy more 22 gauge wires. So I'll just put that there so I'll remember. And thank you, Alman, for saying that's cute. And let's put this one on here. And Denise, is that the same Denise that came on before? I'm losing track here. Yeah, Denise, it's the same Denise. Awesome, because sometimes we have many people with the same names. So now for this, I'm going to take the 22 gauge wire and see how this is going to work. So if we stick this through here, so these cheap little plastic pearls often have large holes, which is great. This is not going to work with beads that have small holes, but so we're going to stick that one through there. Okay, so that works. We're going to stick that right through there. I just have to think of how much wire I'm going to need. Yeah, so maybe I don't want too much on one side. I'm also thinking we can maybe attach it on either side. We can loop it around either side so it's going to hold. Otherwise, it's good. I mean, it's okay. Like if we put it up like that and that, this is going to be either a pendant or it's going to twist, but it doesn't really matter because it's going to be hanging up. So I think I'm not going to worry too much about that. So now we just need to get the shape of the hat, how we want. I'm just looking at my drawings to see how I want to do that. And then this one would come around here. This wire is really long, so hi Olga. Ah, buenos dias. So would that be hola, Olga? And what was I gonna say? I'm not familiar with your name, so maybe are you new? If you're new, if you guys hop on and you're new, please introduce yourself, because I love to meet new people, and it would be lovely for you to introduce yourself and tell us where you're watching from. So let me bring this one around here. I'm just going to do like that. So in theory, you can leave that just plain like that if you wanted to. Otherwise, we're going to fill it in with like a kind of a chaos wrap. So let's bring this one in. This one's long, and I'm just going to bring it in and try to start a kind of a chaos wrap thing just to fill it in. So I did something similar for a Santa hat on a Santa last year. I think it was on a live stream as well. So it's going to be the same idea. This one's, it's really hard like when it's at the tip here, but we can just bring this one in. I'm going to bring that one and just try to do like these little chaos wraps. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do this with 20 gauge wire because it would be way too thick. So this is 22. You could even probably do the outside with the thicker wire and do the inside with maybe even 24 would be better, because I'm finding this one a little bit thick. So you might want to do the chaos with 24. But since I'm already here with the wire, I'm going to just do the 22. So there we go. And to go soon. Oh, no worries. Thanks for hopping by. Yeah. Hi, Sabrina. How are you? Sabrina, I'm just doing an early live stream today because I have to go out this afternoon. And Sabrina is also participating in Live Wires for the Win. So that's exciting. And that will start on Thursday. So you guys will receive those challenges, and I cannot wait to see what everybody creates. So I'm just like filling this in with squiggles here. Like I said, you might be better to do 24 gauge wire. This is a little thick. I am going to have to attach it here so it's going to hold in place. So I'm going to just take this one here, bring it through. Yeah, so if I was to do this again, I think I would do the outside with either 20 or the 22, but I would do the inside with 24. It's just going to be easier for you, but either way is fine. So there we go. Let's get this one going. I'm going to bring this one around, do more twisties. Yeah, the 22 is easier to work with than the 20, but definitely a little bit stiff for this, but that's okay. I also should have used 24 because I'm going to run out of 22 gauge wire, but that's okay. So we're going to just keep going with this, do another little chaos wrap, and bring it over to this side. There we go. It's kind of funky. It's definitely fun. So we're going to bring this one around to this side, twist it around, and bring it in here. Perfect. Yeah, I have to order some more wire because I go through it. I go through wire like I go through toilet paper. So we definitely need to order some more. So now we're going to bring this one around here. Lane is sitting with you. Nice. Oh, a fall break from school. Cool. Well, hi, Lane. How's the drawing going? That was so fun. We got to meet him and see his drawings. It's awesome. So let's bring this one around here. So that's good enough. I don't think I need to fill this in too much. So from there, I'm just going to bring this one around. I'll bring it through. I'm going to actually cut it here. So we're going to cut that. And I'm going to bring this one through here just to finish the end. Okay, so we're going to bring that one through here and around there. And then we're going to clip the end. Okay, so that's that. Perfect. So that's pretty funky, the little Santa hat. Can move that one around a little bit. So that's all filled in. And so then now we need a little ball on the end. So we can either do a 6mm. It's a little small, or we could do the 8. So let's try the difference. Connie, do you mind if some of us do the challenges? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you guys will find out about which challenges they are after the participants have already created that week. So definitely, if you want to go ahead, if you want to follow and create the challenges as well, absolutely. Last year, I actually invited viewers to also create the challenges, and I had no takers. Like nobody caught on. So, but if you guys want to do it this year, go for it. Absolutely. Yeah, because originally the live wires for the viewers could also participate and win prizes, and I had nobody made anything. So there you go. Sometimes you just don't know, or maybe people didn't understand the concept. So this year it's more for the participants, but if you guys want to also create the things, you definitely can. So there's our little guy with the hat. Super cute. We can just maybe bend this a little more. So that's fun. So our little mousey with the hat, this is just down like that. And now we have to do the face. So let me grab a little sip of water. Oh, I wish I could understand. Is that Spanish, I guess? Mira, I think that means beautiful. So thank you. So now let us get some whiskers, and I don't know if the whiskers should be gold now. Maybe they should be contrasting. I'm gonna get some silver wire because I think they should be contrasting to that. So let me see what I've got. It's 22. I don't know if I have 24. I can see. I can try the 22 gauge in silver. Again, I'm running really low on this wire, but I think I bought some at my local bead store, so that's okay. So let's try silver instead. Oh, is that going to be a little thick? That's going to be a little thick. I'm going to get 24 gauge for the whiskers because that's going to be too thick. There we go. Here's 24. Perfect. So this one's actually from Michael's. They sell like a set of wires that's 24, 20, and 18. So that's what that is. Thank you, Sabrina. Nice. So now I am going to, you did it. Connie, you did the challenges last year? Okay, I didn't realize anybody had done them. Boy, that shows you how good my memory is. So I wonder if anybody else did. It's all a blur. So now I'm going to take these and make some whiskers. So let's cut some wire. That one got a little kinked. And let's see what we're going to do. So we don't need it too long. Let me just cut this, maybe about that length. And yes, I did. Cool. So that's so fun. I wonder, did you post them in the Wire Makers Club? Because now I really, my brain is fried. So now what we're gonna do, the other thing we could do is we could do bead eyes. I hadn't thought about that, but maybe I'm just gonna go with what I did here to be sure. So we'll need his little face. And do I wanna do it with the same color wire? That's the thing. We could do the same color wire, or we could do something different. Let's see if I have a different color wire. I'm not sure what color I would do for the face, but maybe it should be contrasting. Let me see what I got. I have, that's 18 gauge. I have 20 gauge bare copper. Looks interesting. I'll try that. So now, you think so? Okay, cool. Well, you know what I could do? I can search the Wire Makers Club. If I search for your name, I could probably find it. So just to refresh my memory, because you can search the Facebook group for older posts. Now this, I'm wondering, is the 22, is the 20 going to be too big? Maybe 20 is going to be too big. Let's try 22 for the face. It's really tricky to know what gauges to use. This is 22. Let's try this one. Rose gold. Okay, so now let's cut a piece of this and see. Santa has a white beard. Silver for the whiskers would make sense. Cool. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good idea. So let's do the face with this, and hopefully I cut it long enough. So I'm just gonna do like a little smile, a little nose, and the eyes. So let's do that. So we have, bring this over here, bring this one around, and okay, so there's gonna go that, and this one I'll just bend to the back like that, and then make kind of a smile thing. We're just gonna make this really cute. So, I mean, I don't know if mice have smiles like that. You could make it look more like a mouse mouth, but the scent is gonna make it like a little smile. So there we've got that. We're gonna bring this one up, and then the other one. Okay. Olga, I'd like to learn to make some little petals for my macrame earrings. Little petals. Not quite sure what that is, unless you want to write it in Spanish and somebody can translate it, because I like that idea of making things for your macrame, but I'm just not 100% sure what it is. So you can let me know. So we're gonna bring that one up here. I'm gonna move that over a little bit. And I used to do macrame as a kid. I've done some actually wire macrame before as well. I did a wire macrame owl, I think. I don't know if I did a tutorial, but I did one before at some point. So there's this. So now we need to do the nose. So we're gonna bend these ones out. Actually, I'm just wondering before I do the nose, I'm gonna attach the whiskers. So we're gonna do this, and then I'm going to attach the whiskers. Oh, bye, Peggy. Thanks for hopping on. I did do a tutorial for the owl. There you go. So that's cool. I forgot about that because I remember making it, but I didn't remember if I did a tutorial. So there we've got that one. And now we're gonna do another one. There. And then we guess we'll do a third one because it will look cute with 3. So we're gonna do a third. Okay, so can somebody translate what Olga said so I can understand what she's looking for? That would be great. Otherwise, I can plug it in later to Google Translate. So there we've got that. We're going to bring that, although Google Translate isn't always the best. So now these are the whiskers. We want to push them right down. Bear in mind, I haven't done this before. I'm just kind of like winging it. And then we want to separate these to do the nose, and it will also hold those in place. This is where I see if my concept actually works. And then we're going to bring this one around to make the little nose, and then up. And then this one too, we're going to like bring this one around and then up to see how that works. So that's not too bad. There we go. So there's, the mouth is a little hidden, but let's just see what this is going to do. Oh, link to the macrame owl. Thank you. Awesome. So now, so Amber, do you know what Olga is asking? Because I'm just not quite sure what she means. So now we're going to do this, and then we have to do the eyes. So for the eyes, I think what I'm going to do is just bend these out and bend that one out. You could put beads on the eyes as well if you wanted to. Like I'm just curious to see if we put a bead on there, how it would look. Otherwise we can we can make them out. Oh, maybe the bead, eh? It's kind of cute. I think the bead's gonna stand out more. So why don't we do the bead? Whoopsies, there it goes. So we're gonna do, you could either do like a little double wire eye, you could do a single wire eye, or you could put like a bead in there. So I'm not sure what she's wanting to make out of it. Mirta, there we go. Mirta, help please. So now we're going to put this one here. And actually, Olga, if ever there's something that you want, you can email me at info@heatherboydwire.com. You could send me a drawing or like a sketch of what you want, what you're thinking, and I can create something out of wire if that's what you're looking for. So I have a lot of people sending me like ideas and sketches, and then I can work out designs based on those ideas. So that's fun. So now we're going to put this one here, also position it in place. You could do the eyes any color. Just want to make sure that doesn't fall down. Should be pretty well good. And then we're just winding it around with the wire. So we've got that. So that, and then you can kind of rotate it if it's not quite in the same position. And I'm just going to bring the wire all the way to the back. And then I would just clip it here at the back. So let's get our cutters. Really, thanks. Awesome. Perfect. Yeah, send me an email and we will figure it out. So now we're going to clip that. Sometimes I have trouble visualizing what people are saying in the comments. So sometimes it's good to have like an image or something to go by. So I'm a very visual person. So sometimes when things are explained to me, I do not understand. But if I see a picture, then a picture says 1,000 words. So now we are going to push that one down. Whoops, we didn't cut it quite enough. So there we go. This is so weird to do a live stream before lunch. It's different. I don't mind it. It's fun, but not the best time for everybody. Let me know in the comments your best ideal time for a live stream, because that would be good. Could be your time or Eastern time, but just let me know what time zone it's in if you say it in a different time zone, because I like to accommodate everybody. I could like do alternating ones. Like last week I did it in the evening, and actually last week I did a live stream for Mia and in the evening, not thinking that it was like middle of the night her time, so that wasn't great. Oh no, I did this backwards, but that's okay. This would have been the front for the eyes, but the mouth is better on this side. So I guess I can just, oh, maybe I could turn them. I don't know if I can turn them and not destroy them, but I can try. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to turn this around. Luckily, the wire is like a little bit soft, so it's forgiving. There, yay. Now we have exactly how I wanted. So there's our little cute little face, guys. So the reason I'm doing this is so it can like be freestanding in the mouse's head. So now we're going to see how that works. Okay. You know a little Spanish too? Cool. Thicker wire. Thicker wire. Oh gosh, I've already forgotten what we're talking about. What was the thicker wire? Oh man, my brain is fried. So there we go. So we've got that, and we've got that around here, and we're going to see if we can get that in. So now we've got the mouse and we've got the face, and we have to get it in there. So let's just get that in here. Oh, it's so cute. I love it when things turn out more or less how I intended. So now we're going to take this, and then we have to wind this around the face. And we're going to do it loosely because we don't want it to get too distorted. So we've got that one there. And then this one on this side. Okay. And we're going to bring that one around here. Okay. You look and see in pictures. Yeah, definitely. So we've got that one there. And then the next one. Bring that one around here. And over there. Okay. And then this one over here. I'm just kind of alternating back and forth to make sure the mouth and stuff stays centered. So we're going to bring that one around here. There. It's pretty well going to take me like the whole hour to do this one thing, but I'm happy to do it because it's pretty well combines all the ideas that I had for the mouse with the Santa hat. So that's cool. So now we're going to bring this one over here and then this one over here. Now, then we have to decide what we want to do with the whiskers. So that one goes around here. So now here's our little guy. We're going to tighten up those whiskers a little bit. And let me get my flat pliers. I'm going to have a sip. 95% of the time, yes, definitely. Even better if it's a video, because sometimes like photo instructions aren't that easy either. Like IKEA instructions, it's like, oof, wow. They should just give you a scan code to go to a tutorial on how to put things together. Maybe IKEA already has that. If they don't, they definitely should, because that would be much more useful than a bunch of like random diagrams that make no sense. So now there we go. Okay, so here is Mousy so far. Now we have a few choices for this. You can curl the whiskers, but I'm already realizing that there's good. Okay, I'll show you here actually. If you were to curl the whiskers, let me get a pencil because I'll probably erase it. So you could do, say you have your mouse here and the ears, looks like a bunny. So then you have your eyes, your nose, and the mouth. Okay, so you could bring these here and curl them. You could do that. I've done that before with my cats, but I'm just giving you this as an option, but it's going to get a little bit crazy, so let's not do that. And let us, IKEA and Lego, oh man, it's so funny. So I remember I put together a Lego once, a coffee cart Lego live on my comic page, and it took me about an hour to put this thing together, but it was fun. So now I think we can just clip these so they look like whiskers. So how far do we want to go? Maybe about there. And then this one about here. They don't have to be the same size. And that one about there. Okay, and then this one we can do about there. Maybe I should have straightened them first. There we go. So we got that one about there. I'm just comparing them to make sure they're like more or less the same, but honestly, if they're not exactly the same, it doesn't really matter. So there's our mouse. And like I said, the hat flops a little bit, but it's totally fine because, trim these a little bit. It's gonna hang up, so it doesn't really matter if the hat flops. There we go. Okay, so then he would just hang like that, and you could put like a little cord or something to hang it up. So let me bring it a little closer so you guys can see it. I just need some white paper. There we go. Okay, and then that'll be it for today, guys. Wow, just in time for lunch. So, hi, Patricia. Thank you. So let me bring this up. So here's our little mousey, and that's for Rose, who requested to do a Christmas mouse out of wire. And then I'll also link up the templates, so if you guys would want to try other designs, you can definitely try the other designs. So that's it for today. I'm going to flip the screen. Hi, Debbie. And we have Sunny. Nice, thank you. So I'll flip the screen. I'm not necessarily going to be able to see all your comments, but I'll be able to say goodbye. So let me turn this around. There we go. So guys, thank you so much for hopping on. Again, my apologies that the live stream is at an unusual time just for the month of October, we're going to have different times for the live streams, usually on Wednesdays, just because I'm not available Wednesday afternoons. So Debbie, I'm sorry that you missed it, but yeah, just for this for the month of October, we're going to be doing things at a different time. But thank you guys so much for hopping on. It's been super fun. Like I said, if you're into art, be sure to hop over to my art channel, Heather Boyd Art. And if you're participating in Inktober, let me know in the comments. I'd love to see your work. And have an amazing day. Thank you, Amber, so much for always moderating, doing the timestamps, all that type of stuff. And we will see you guys the next time.